I'm not sorry. Because if you were fucking sorry, then you wouldn't do this stupid shit to begin with. You wouldn't make extra work on everybody else in this house because you won't clean up after yourself. Because you don't do what you're supposed to do. Do you understand me? Ow, ow.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Hell, I'm getting tired. 17, 18, 19.
You know what? Get up! Get up! Yes, ma'am! Everybody else will say fucking please make sure your goddamn work a while ago as you run off down there to the fucking neighbor's house. Ow!
God dang! Now, we gonna run that back one last time and I'm gonna break it down. Because y'all know I advocate for the belt. I advocate for one of these. If you ain't got you one of these leather belts, reversible buckle too, you need to get you one because these children been out of line. And if them children in Chicago that was beating on that woman with sickle cell and sent her to the hospital had one of these and a whooping, I bet you they wouldn't have done that to this woman. But I'm going to break down to you exactly why this is not just a whooping. This is abuse. Watch. We're going to break it down. Y'all ready? All right, go ahead. Watch. Come on. Look at her.
No, you're not fucking sorry. Because if you were fucking sorry, then you wouldn't do this stupid shit to begin with. You wouldn't make extra work on everybody else in this house because you won't clean up after yourself. Because you don't do what you're supposed to do. Do you understand me?
Now, before she get to spanking, the first reason this is abuse is because somebody decided to record it. If this was never recorded, this would never be classified as abuse because most situations we never get to see. So, number one, because the older son recorded this and posted it and reported this is why it's abuse. Number two, the aggregating factor is she's cussing at the boy. She keep cussing at him, effing, assing, saying all these profanity and all this at him. And that is an aggregating factor as to why this is escalated to abuse. And I'm about to, we going to count out these whoopings. Ready? She already started with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. God dang!
You know what? Get up!
This is the third reason. She is pulling this boy by his hair. You needed to hit him 23, 24 times after you just cussed at him, and then you gonna pull his hair? This woman is... See, this is the problem with allowing whoopings to go through. You have parents that do it out of love, and then you have parents like this that do it out of anger and frustration. And teachers, they are putting these environments. She's a second grade or third grade teacher, and they're putting these environments with these other kids that they can't put their hands on. They got to be so nice and so sweet when they are actually not meant for these type of careers. Mind you, she was the teacher of the year in 2023 or 2025? One of them years, she was the teacher of the year. And so what happens with teachers like her is they have all this built up anger and aggression, and then they go and they take it out on their actual kids when they get home. So she's whooping him because apparently he went over to the neighbor's house and to his friend's house before doing his chores. So yes, he should have gotten in trouble, but she is not beating him for his actions alone. She is also beating him for the other pent up aggression and anger that she probably has from work, that she has from other factors. Maybe she's a single mom and doing all this by herself, and she just exploded, which that is why this is abuse. If she would have said, you know what a lot of our parents said, you know I'm doing this out of love. Bow, bow. You know what you did wrong? Bow, bow. What are you going to do next time? Bow, bow. Like, she just went off until her shoulder got thrown out. She threw that shoulder back that one last time, and her rotator cuff almost popped out. And you could tell she started getting tired because the hits started slowing down. And so this was not about any type of discipline. This was about fury. This woman was fuming, and she just decided to take it out on her own child. And so it is justified that this woman got fired. But let's continue to analyze. Look at this. She's pulling him by his hair. So not only he can't sit at school, he gonna be holding his butt cheek at school. But then he gotta hold his head because he can't think. And the teacher gonna say, "Oh, now he's failing. I don't know what's going on," because she's ripping on his head. He can't sit down and he can't think, all because of this evil woman. I'm glad they arrested her. Look at this.
Everybody else was saying, fucking please move to your goddamn work a while ago. And she run off down to the fucking neighbor's house.
She about to hit him again. Damn! Gosh! That seemed like she either slapped him across the face or hit him across the front with that belt. This woman is evil. Whew. If she would have hit him 7 times, cool. 7 times, I think, all the 10 times, but maybe even 15. And if she didn't cuss, she tried to instill some lessons, maybe she wouldn't be in jail. But this woman took it too far overboard. She must have some slave owners in her lineage, because damn, she was whooping that boy. That was an ass whooping. She wasn't just paid, that was an ass whooping. Now let's go over to the news video, going further into what happened to this woman after this video went viral.
Cottage Hill Christian Academy teacher arrested on abuse charges, dodging our cameras tonight.
Nicole Staples bonding out of jail this evening, hopping on a golf cart and immediately driving off.
Now, Staples was arrested on school grounds after disturbing video allegedly shows her hitting a child with a belt more than 20 times. Staples has since been fired from the school.
And tonight, one of Staples' sons speaking with us about that viral video. Our Claudia Nichols has your late reporting.
And Claudia, that video also led to the Mobile County Sheriff's Office investigating.
It did, Lanice and Cameron. Mobile County Sheriff Paul Birch tells me not only was the video turned over to investigators, but throughout the day, concerned community members sent it directly to his cell phone. Birch says after watching the video, conducting interviews, and consulting with the district attorney's office, deputies moved quickly to make an arrest.
Good.
I can't show you the video that sparked their investigation, but I did watch it. This video captures the moments 44-year-old Nicole Staples is released from Metro Jail, bolting straight onto a golf cart. That's after a disturbing video went viral, showing her allegedly hitting a child with a belt over 20 times. Her son, Jackson Staples, who no longer lives at home, says he was sent the video on Tuesday and was immediately alarmed.
I didn't feel like, she should be working at school or even doing that to my little brothers, She's done it to me my whole life, so I'm 24.
Jackson says it appears it all started because his little brother hadn't done his chores.
Something about he was done and cleaning the kitchen like he's supposed to be, left, went to the neighbor's house, come back, and then it transpired into that.
In the footage, you can hear the woman yelling and hitting the boy as he cries.
It's egregious. I mean, I'm all about, disciplining a child if you're having problems with them. If that involves a spanking, that everybody disciplines their children different ways.
Thank you. The spanking is okay, but this woman took it too far. That's the problem. That's the main focus on this. This woman took it way too far. The sheriff said he might spank his child a little pop a little bit, but damn, 24 times just for not doing, and he's wrong in not doing his chores, but the punishment has to be equal to the level of disobedience. 24 times? Gosh, man. What if he stayed out too late and broke curfew? Gosh, man. And think about it. This woman was teaching your children. And you know what else be happening too? These type of people actually, once the kids grow up, the kids are out of the house, or when they have no kids, they're going to start beating on your kids in the school. They're going to beat on your kids in the school. There's so many instances of teachers and daycare workers beating on your kids while you at work. You at work thinking your kid is doing fine, and the teachers and the daycare workers is whooping on your children. Now, some of y'all kids deserve it, but some of them are just as evil as this woman, or even worse, and they out there really beating on your kid. They just not even disciplining her. Oh, you didn't eat all your graham crackers? Bow! Hit him with a punch across the head. He only 6.5 months. Hit him right across his head. Y'all need to be very careful who y'all allow y'all children to be around, and do a little more due diligence on the school district along with the educators that are interacting with your child, because this woman, I want to know how long she's been a teacher and how long she's been doing this. She said the 24-year-old son said she used to do that to him. He's 24 now. He had to get up out that situation. I wonder how long has she been a teacher and had this aggression in her, because this is unacceptable. I don't want nobody like this in my community. You saw the way she was whipping that curve in that golf cart like she drunk. She came out the county drunk. How's she even getting a golf cart? This is ridiculous.
But that was way above and beyond any form of discipline.
The clip also appears to show the woman throw the boy to the ground by his hair. Staples was arrested Wednesday afternoon, charged with willful abuse of a child under 18. Staples was a teacher at Cottage Hill Christian Academy. While this incident happened off campus, the school released a statement saying she has been fired. Mobile County Sheriff Paul Birch says this investigation is far from over.
The fact that another person in the home felt the need to video that is somewhat telling.
Jackson tells me his brothers are now with his aunt in Baldwin County. Staples was released on a $7,500 bond within a couple of hours of her arrest. She is scheduled to appear before a judge for a formal bond hearing on Friday. Cameron.
So why the kids went with the auntie but not the father? That question doesn't have to be answered, but just something that popped into my mind. But I think, with my final thoughts, it's terrible that community members and police chief care about your child more than you. You thought you was doing the right thing. She knew she was doing wrong. She didn't. I can't even say she thought she was doing the right thing. She knew she was doing wrong. You know what she could have did? She could have had her son go sit on the wall and do some wall sits. Y'all ever done wall sits for 2.5 minutes and your legs get to shaking and you get the involuntarily twerking, and then for the next 2 weeks your thighs is hurting and you walking like you in the Michael Jackson Thriller music video. You can't even walk right because your thighs is still sore. She could have made him do burpees until his arms fell off, but she decided to whip that boy because for her, she got some type of gratification each time he scrumped, each time that contact hit. She loved that did something for her to help her release that anger and that disgust that she has in her heart, that evil. And I'll end off by saying this. Everybody knows it, but we gotta keep saying it. Every child deserves 2 loving parents. But every parent don't deserve children. Guys, let me know your thoughts down below. Make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I'm out of here. Peace.